from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Digging in, Victor Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime
leading
baseball.
Off the afternoon for Detroit, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off
first
to the
pitch,
right. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Second, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Jacoby Jones. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in. Now batting, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Smith.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones moves over. One down.
Batting second.
Stepping in now
the
is
right
Mitch
fielder.
Haniger. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer.
Haniger.
Just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So a runner on second with one down
batting
now.
Third.
And into bat next,
the
the
third
baseman, Kyle
Seager.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Now in the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Ronnie Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate,
the third baseman.
Lugo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Hit down the line at first. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 5.
The first baseman.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 6.
Into the box
catcher.
now, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate
the
now,
designated hitter.
Daniel Vogelback.
And
he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Not shortstop.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jeimer Candelario
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting
digging in now, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, number 34. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The second baseman,
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Goodrum has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. Flying out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3-2 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting.
In now, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Gonzalez is there, and the side is... Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
This is lifted out to left. Reyes on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Settling in now, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy. Mercer is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Stepping up now, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Leading
First
off for
time up, he
Detroit,
went down looking.
the second baseman.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Rodriguez.
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Gordon is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Dawel Lugo.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. So one guy in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Next up for Detroit, number 34. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Candelario at second. Mercer on at first with 2 down. 1 and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And a pickoff throw to third, and the runner back in standing. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Bases full now following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Reyes. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Throw over to third, and the ball's thrown right by him at third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, a bit unconventionally. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
Mariners. The catcher, Omar
popped him up.
Narvaez.
Lugo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
Dan
back, the
Vogelbach
designated
is
hitter.
next. He's 0 for
Daniel
1 thus far.
Vogelbach.
Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this ball needs to be retrieved way out near the 420 sign. So stepping in, Tim Beckham.
The batter, number
he'll
1.
look to bring home that
Shortstop.
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Beckham.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. No runs on 6 hits. 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone.
Number
and
9.
up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Hey now.
Count 1-0.
Jordan.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runners off for second. He pulls this one into right, and this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now both men are across to score. Smith isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping into the box, Mitch Henniger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, the bunt attempt is missed here, and he scores on a daring steal of home. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ronnie Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Here comes the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll put it away. Here's the third baseman now.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Jones going back on it, and this one bounds around against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in,
now
Domingo Santana. He doubled his last time through. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rodriguez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. And that's the second out. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Healy.
Pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed. Digging in and looking for more, Darwell Lugo. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Number 7.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Candelario on at first. Nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into third. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. At the plate, number 34. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. From the stretch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. The throw will go to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Popped up. Keeley has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. On to first, the double play.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. His last
Leading
at-bat
up
didn't
for the
go his
Mariners,
way as he...
the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Your attention, please.
Comes on to pitch
Now
from bullpen now in an unexpected move.
Number
He's the
77.
closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out. In now the Mariners DH.
The designated hitter.
He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Candelario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Beckham. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Beckham.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in it.
Now Beckham with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it bangs off the monster. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Second baseman.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Gordon.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Wade LeBlanc has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number
now at
49.
the plate, Jacoby Jones.
Wade
Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc. He's 1 for 3. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 0-2 is in there. Called strike 3. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Right to Gordon. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the
Second
cleanup
baseman,
hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Leading up
Alex
for
Smith.
the Mariners.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Mallet.
No balls and 1 strike.
Miss.
The 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger.
The
He's
right
got a
fielder.
hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Haniger.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Goodrum is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away.
Now
and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Lugo is right there. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. He was a double play victim last time around. Pops this one up. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So striding forward now, Omar Narvaez. Runner in scoring position with
Narvaez.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham.
The batter, number 1.
It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. 6 runs, 13 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he strikes. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for the Tigers,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting,
so a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Number 7.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line. Headed toward the foul pole. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding into the box, number 34. Over 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they
our
were
final
big
line
hits.
score
He
this
was
afternoon.
a key contributor
First for
to
the
the outcome
victorious
of this
Seattle
one.
Mariners,